All right, all right, all right. Yes, yes, indeed. Another day, another tier list, another glorious tier list. And yes, this time we're going to do the one and only bone crushing, devil slaying Doom 2016 soundtrack. Now, as you can see here in your screen, apparently I had to make this from scratch because the soundtracks that the tier list that I saw in Tier List Maker about Doom 2016 soundtrack were incomplete for some reason. But I kind of understand why they were incomplete. They just had like the most popular songs and whatnot. This is like the full legit whole thing. So I had to make it from scratch. So this is the first time perhaps that someone is going to make a full-on tier list of the whole official soundtrack, which is fantastic, of course. Now, before we begin, let me share that I am actually live as per usual. So let me come in here and hey Amna, what's up? Hey Ro. Okay, let me put this here. Okay, let me share the stream here. So as you know, I don't know if we're going to be listening to the soundtrack in order. We will probably will be listening to this soundtrack in order because there is an official release of this soundtrack in YouTube by Bethesda, and that is in order. But it's like a big chunk, you know. It's like one video. It's like a 2-hour video of the whole soundtrack. So doing random picks, maybe we could do it, but I would rather, you know, just doing it in the order of the soundtrack, just to let the thing flow, let's say. All right, so let me put here that I am live right now. Okay, streaming now. Let's put it here. Streaming now. There we go. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's share that. Aiming now. Doing Doom 2016 OST tier list. Okay, I have to share this in in YouTube as well, my community tab. Now that I remember, let me do that again as well. Let's go in there. Hey Flyby, what's up? I may leave early due to tomorrow I wake up early. Waking up early a Saturday. Well, your life sucks. I'll say this. I'm not a morning person at all. So kudos to the people that, well, morning people don't have that problem, do they? I mean, they can wake up early. It's like their thing. But if you're not, then kudos to you. Like if you're more of a night owl, then yeah, waking up early can be quite the pickle. But that's how the world works for the most part, right? For the morning kind of person. That's why the best thing for night owl kind of people is to find a job that can accommodate that, but that's not always the case, of course. It's kind of hard. Most jobs are, you know, daylight, early morning kind of jobs. Okay, so let me share this in my community tab. Let me share it here. Okay, how? Okay, here is the share. Create post. Streaming now. Streaming now. Doom 2016 tier list. Okay. There we go. Okay, I did share that. Yeah, I did share that there. Okay. Unbiased opinion right here. How is it that you have an unbiased opinion, Deadhead? I gotta work tomorrow too. Man, what's going on here? Why? Why you people have to work tomorrow? That's terrible. All right. All right. Well, how about we just start up right up, okay? Let me check something here. Okay, I think we're all set up. All right. Now, let's open the original Doom soundtrack here. This is the Bethesda upload, so this is like the OG thing. Let me close the OG. Maybe we will do the OG Doom OST one day. We can do the original Doom or Doom 1 tier list. 93, mate. This was released 33 years ago. Oh my god. Oh my god. God damn it. And this game is going to be 10 years old next year. Ugh. That hurts. That hurts. Okay. Well, let's start to listen to the songs, and we will you know, vote for them in the chat. Now, there are some tracks here that are spoken word, basically. We're not going to rank those because they're not songs. They're just spoken word tracks. So those are going to be going directly into D tier. But you know, the songs we're going to be rating. So this first track here, which is Dogma, I think it is a spoken word, but nevertheless we will listen to it, you know, to kind of get immersed in the thing. Let's check it out. Sound. There's no sound. Okay. Are you sure? Let me see. The YouTube video has no sound. Okay. How about now? Do you hear the audio? No. Okay. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Settings. Oh, I think I might know what's going on here. Let me see. Okay. There's no audio. Okay. Um, I mean, it says that there's audio coming out of the thing. There's still no audio on your end? Atlas, no sound on our end. But you can hear my voice, I suppose. You can hear my voice. The thing that you can hear is the music. Is that right? We can hear you. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, let me see. Advanced audio properties. Let me see here. Full browser. Okay. Okay, browser. Okay, there we go. Okay, can you hear the audio now? There it is. Okay, fantastic. All right. There we go. Well, let's listen to it from the beginning then. Like I was saying, the first track is just a spoken word. So that one we're going to put in D tier already, which is this one. iDogma. Spoken word tracks we will just put in D, okay? We will rank only the real songs, let's say. So let's start from the beginning now that you can hear the music. It's too loud. Okay, let me lower it a little bit then.
In the first battle, when the shadows first lengthened, one stood. He chose
Should be
the
good there.
path of perpetual torment. In his ravenous hatred, he found no peace.
I don't remember anything except BFT division for this one. I do remember a couple ones. That's one of them. One of the most popular ones, for sure.
And those that tasted the bite of his sword named him the Doomslayer.
Okay, this is one of the ones that I remember. Repentir. I think this one had like a video from Mick Gordon playing the song, I think, in his studio. It sounded, that riff sounded slightly like Slipknot, but It's way more aggressive, I think. Yeah, this build up again sounds like early Slipknot as well. See, you hear how it drops all the energy, it just suspends itself. I think it's going to build up again. I love metal music, but one of its problems with me is it lacks melody. I'm a big melody fan. I mean, there's so many genres of metal that, I mean, power metal, heavy metal, melodic death metal. There's plenty of metal genres that have a huge emphasis in melodies. This one does not. This is more based on textures, heavy rhythms, you know, very rhythmic. Even percussive attack in the instrument. So yeah, it is true that this probably won't be around your alley too much because of the lack of melody, or not the lack, but there's not as much. That's why I love songs like those who deny the dawn, both melodic and metal. I mean, a lot of those JRPG songs that are metal or metalized are basically like power metal songs on asteroids. Okay, there we go. That's the first track that we have in the... that we're going to rate. So, what do you think we should give Rip and Tear? Should we give it an S, A, B, C, or D? Type it in the chat. What do you think Rip and Tear should be? It's a super rhythmic based influenced a little bit by the early Slipknot stuff. I hear a little bit of Slipknot in there. Like this industrialized build-ups and well, the guitars are more aggressive, I would say, but they do also have that rhythmic bass, very percussive attack in the guitars as well. So let's see. Deadhead says a B, Flyby says S, RD says A, and Roll says B. Okay, so we have one S, two B's, and one A. It's kind of spread up. For me, if it lacks melody, it needs insane risk. Well, we're not gonna hear a lot of melodies here. That's for sure. Let's see. Do I want to vote on this one? I like it, but I don't like it as much. I mean, maybe when I heard it for the first time, I liked it a lot, but now I think it has been demoted in my ears for some reason. Maybe I could give it a B as well. certainly not as memorable as I remember it was, but it's still a good song. So like I think I'll agree with Deadhead and Roll here. I'll give it a B as well, which makes it 3 Bs, 1 S and 1 A. So let's look for it here. Rip and Tear. Rip and Tear. Here it is. Let's put it in B. Okay. All right. So we have our first track rated here, and it's a B tier. This is probably going to piss people off on the internet, but it is true. It's it kind of weared off from the initial impact that it had. But I think that happens with music in general. It's not a bad song though. So let's listen to the next one. Okay, let's the next one is Rost, Dust, and Guts. Let's check it out. Like grown out of, yeah, sort of. But yeah. He wears off a little bit. Vega Core is coming unbiased. Something tells me that you're super biased. Oh, this is the, I think this is the menu track. The gun, the band, the bound. Are you ready? Come on. Here we go, here we go. Oh, it keeps building it. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Oh, shit. Too much head banging. Oh! That was it? I think that's the, well, yeah, it's the main theme of the menu, but it seems like this is like an extended version or something. It's ambient. I say one example of metal song I like is Archangel Eastern from Call of Duty. I don't even remember that track. From which Call of Duty is that? This is kind of weird, isn't it? Because it went so hard with that main riff, and now it's like ambient music. Black Ops 2. Oh, from Zombie? Yeah, I never played any Call of Duty well, I'm lying. I did play multiplayer in COD Modern Warfare 2, like the OG one. And the Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 are the only COD games that I play multiplayer. The rest I just played the campaign. Building up. Oh! Oh, come on. so nasty, mate. It's just dissing, mate. You see, there is a little bit of melody there, but it's more, it has more of a texture-based melody than anything else. This is actually great. Kind of reminds me of the Battlefield 4 soundtrack a little bit. That specific part, that cue there. Mate, Mick did such a good job with the electronics in this soundtrack. It's insane. Very subtle attack in the guitar. It's going to blow up anytime, I'm pretty sure with it. Yeah, listen to how those layers are coming in. They're just slowly building it. Guitar fades out. Oh shit, it changed completely the I thought he was going to come with the really heavy riff as well. This is so gnarly, mate. This riff is gnarly. It would have been cool if they released like a radio edit, quote unquote, of this track, and you know, obviously make the track shorter, but also make that riff more prominent in the track. But understandably, there's more space in between, you know, the gnarliness, the nastiness, and, you know, the ambient electronics for the purposes of the game, obviously. That was it, right? Yeah, there we go. All right. So that was Dost, Rost, and Guts, I believe, right? So what do you think we should give that track? S, A, B, C, or D? Where is it? Rost, Dots, and Guts. Blood and guts and guts and blood. And A tier. I'm trying to think here. Let me see. The song really, some of the electronics are really cool, especially that particular cue that has that kind of Battlefield 4 feel to it. I mean, it's like kind of similar to how the Battlefield 4 song is, or how they produced it for Battlefield 4, which they based it more in the realm of the the electronics. I think it has a lot of space, which makes the song like for an active listening, like you're just listening to the music, perhaps a little bit of a snooze fest. But mate, the riffs were insane. Some of the riffs in the song were insane. That's why I was saying it would have been cool to have like a radio edit of the track or something. But obviously this is video game music, so it is understandable. So I don't know. Okay, A, B. Okay, Cos didn't like this track at all. If it's not metal, then may I already give it a C? Too much space. A. Yeah. I think A is a little bit more too generous, I would say. I would say B. I'm going to say B. So let's see how many we have here. We have one. We have two A's. We have two A's. We have two B's with my B. And we have one D. Okay, we have another B, RD, clutching the tiebreaker here with another B. So we have B, three B's, two A's, and one D. All right, so B it is. Let's put it in B then. All right, fantastic. Let's listen to the next track.
Tempered by the fires of hell.
Okay, I think this is another spoken word track, but let's listen to it because I'm not really sure if it's all spoken word or it's just the intro of the music of the track. Sorry.
Without pity, and hunted the slaves of doom with barbarous cruelty.
I'll preemptively put it here. Where is it, demigod?
Incorruptible, unyielding. None could stand before the horde but the Doomslayer. For he alone was the Hellwalker.
Yep, that was a spoken word. Okay, Hellwalker. Hellwalker. Let's check this out. Ooh. That builder was sick. keep it in the pocket, mate. Come on. Ah. You see how it fakes you the build up? Like it gives you a little bit, then drops all the energy, then builds up again. It just teases you. You know, I'm starting to notice something, and it's that this soundtrack really sometimes dwell in the... Like, it has very stark contrast. It's not always at 100% or 50%. Sometimes it goes to like 10%. Like, for example, here, it's very, you know, slightly subtle. A lot of ambience. It's, you know, very ambient. You have sometimes those fast swelling electronics in the lower end. But, you know, now it's starting to build up again very slowly. You know, it's like cooking off, like in slow, with a small amount of fire, but it's slowly raising the temperature, so to speak. You see, there we go. That's one of the important things about using silences, you see. We heard the build-up. It was quite a large build-up. Then make use of a little bit of silence before dropping the riff. That gives you a lot of, you know, it heightens the tension because you don't know when it's going to drop or what's coming. Is it going to blow up? Is it just going to... It's just pissing me into something that is coming, but it just doesn't give it to me. It gives it to you this time. But previously the track, it was just teasing and teasing. It was doing a build up, then it relinquished all the tension. I started to build up from square one again, and building and cooking, and you know, for a long time. Now, obviously, this works really well for video game music. Okay, that was the end of that one. For video game music, but for a listening experience, sometimes I think the attention span of people wouldn't allow them to actually enjoy that kind of build-up because it's way too long. But anyways, what do you think we should give it? Hellwalker is in an S, A, B, C, or D? Let me see where that is. Hellwalker. Here it is. The layering, it's nice. Yeah, it has really good layering for sure. B for background noise. Okay. It reminds me of the end times in Vermintide. God damn, someone dropping Warhammer fantasy here. I love that. You know what? I love Warhammer. Well, I love Warhammer 40k and Warhammer Fantasy. I'll say though that for some reason I couldn't get into Vermintide and Vermintide 2 as much. I'm not really sure if I like these kind of melee first-person shooters. But I actually think that the reason why I couldn't get into Vermintide was because I was playing it alone. And for me, Vermintide in specific, like I can play sort of this multiplayer co-op games alone, but for some reason Vermintide I couldn't. And I always thought that if I had like a group of friends with which I could have played Vermintide and Vermintide 2, I would have gotten into the game for sure, because I like Warhammer a lot. I played a lot of Total War Warhammer 1 with Total War Warhammer 2. I even played some of the 90s games as well, like Dark Omen, Warhammer Dark Omen. So it's my thing, you know what I mean? But I think I should have just find some friends or make new friends, you know, like on a Discord or something to play the game, because I have the games, but I couldn't. I just said I'm not enjoying this as much solo as probably I would have been enjoying them in a party or something. But anyways, let's see the votes here. Deadhead says A, RD says A, Flyby says A, T-Bone says B, Cos says B. So we have 3 A's and 2 B's. I think this is like high B to a low A. So if I were to vote B, it would be 3 A's against 3 B's. I'm trying to think. I think I'll vote high B for this one. But in that case, we will have a tie. So let's put it to the all thrust worthy coin toss. All right. So heads is A, tails is B. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we can put it in A. There we go. Hellwalker, our first track in A tier. Any game is fun with friends. I don't know if that's a positive. No. There's games that I don't like to play with friends. I won't agree with that. There's games that I like to play solo more than with friends. Let's see. Okay. Let's listen to the next one. The next one is Authorization, Olivia Pierce. Kaboom. The Night Lords have come for you. If you like turn-based, you could try Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. I already play Mechanicus. It's a fantastic game. Mechanicus 2, by the way, it's coming. Really excited about that. I'm really excited about the soundtrack in that, because the Warhammer 40k Mechanicus is one of the best Warhammer OSTs out there. See how this one it had a build up, but it had a decreasing. It started to decrease the build up. It wasn't like it was the build up and then it went to 0. It started to decrease it slowly. That's different. I like Stream Storm music for Warhammer. Man, Warhammer have one of the most quality fan work ever. Yeah, the fan made content for Warhammer is insane. If you don't believe me, watch Astartes, the Warhammer 40k film. Okay, that was actually an ambient track. All authorization, Olivia Pierce, ambient track. Okay, this is an ambient track, so what do you think we should give it? I'm gonna give it a D tier, personally. It's just an ambient track. What do you think we should give, where is it? Authorization, Olivia Pierce. Propan says A. Roll says B. Deadhead says C. It's so spread all over the place. I wish I could get a new XCOM game. As in a new, like you want a new XCOM game to come out. You know what? I don't even know when was the last XCOM game released. It probably been a while because I haven't heard of any XCOM games in a while. Like in a while. Okay, so let's see. A, B, C, E. Below F. C, okay, let's count. 1A, 1B, 3 C's and 1 E. Okay. Well, you know what? I suppose we could put it on C because D is it's like the spoken word tracks. So it would be a disservice to really put this here instead of in C. Like these are spoken word tracks. Like, okay. There's no way this, even though it's an ambient track, it should be in D. If anything, it should be in high D, for example, obviously, above them. But let's put it in C then. That's fair. I agree. Let's put it in C. All right? So the next one that we have here is, let's see. Authorization, flesh and metal. Flesh and metal. Let's see. Here we go. All right, let's put it in D in the meantime. Like one of the classic Doom soundtracks, don't know the name. Or put the flavor tracks in their own section. That's their section. C tier. That's the ambient tier. Need to listen to the saturation in that. So nasty. This reminds me actually to the Quake 2 soundtrack here. My God, listen to those electronics, mate. Okay, you see what I mean? huge threshold and then boom, goes to 0. Stark contrast. You see? Okay, it's building up faster here. This is so nasty. Oh. Oh my god. This is sick, mate. That sounded a little bit like Meshuggah. Oh! It goes like this. Burst. Burst. Release the threshold. Burst. Release the threshold. Burst. 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 Release. Like unleash. Release. Unleash. Release. Unleash. 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 Release. Again. The only problem with 40k is Game Workshop, which will do a cease and desist to any fan-made project that becomes too popular. Yeah, they have done that. I don't know how often they do that, but yeah, they have done that in the past for sure. Did they do that for Astartes as well? I know the Astartes lad, they actually hired him to do the Astartes 2, but I don't know if they did a cease and desist when the thing came out first. Mate, it is super long, drawn build-ups. Oh, it's actually doing this riff again. Okay. This is something that sounds more like classic Doom, you know? But I'm telling you, this here is actually influenced by the Quake soundtrack. Quake 1 and Quake 2 soundtrack. Quake 1 being made by, you know, 9 Inch Nails, Trent Reznor to be more specific. And Quake 2 soundtrack made by Sonic Mayhem. Okay, there we go. Let's vote for Flesh and Metal. What do you think we should give Flesh and Metal? S, A, B, C, or D? Luckily, we still got Hell's Reach. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. To be fair, Warhammer, I mean, Games Workshop and with the things that have been releasing with Warhammer Plus, some of them are pretty good. I'll say that. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them I didn't like as much, but some of them is really good. Like, it's a gamble, for sure. It's not all of the Warhammer, you know, animated things that they have done have been like insanely good, but some of them are really good. They did do it for starters, but after so much fan pressure, they eventually just hired the guy. Oh, was that really the case? I mean, he deserves it. He's extremely talented. Okay, let's see. C, A. I don't know, after a while. B, a bit too high for every track. A bit too high for every track. I think this one could be an A as well. Or a high B. Let's see. We just have one C. We have one C, two A's, one B, two B's, two A's, and one C. I think I'll give it a high B. It's like an A minus high B. So with my B would be three B's. 1, 2, 3 B's, 2 A's, and 1 C. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, let's listen to the next one. Impure Spectrum. To be fair, cooking 2.5 hours movie is no joke. No, that's like ultimate fandom. The thing is that I think Asard is the best thing. The best, if not one of the best, fan-made things in any Warhammer fandom. Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer 40k. Actually, let me scratch that. Astartes is one of the best fan-made things ever. I'm talking about anything. Star Wars. I don't know, mate. Whatever other huge franchise, Marvel, whatever. You pick it. Astartes is one of the best fan-made things that I've ever seen in my life. It's that good. Astartes is good, but its short animation kind of set it back for me. No, it doesn't set it back for me at all. Like, at all. Actually, I don't know. Was Hell's Reach made by one lad? Because I know the Astartes was made by one lad. Okay, Impure Sanctum was an ambient track as well. Where is it? So let's put it here. And let's listen to the next one. Ties That Bind. Let's check it out. Hell's Reach managed to capture a chunk of Armageddon War. Yeah, but was it created by just one person, or it was a team? think this song is also an ambient track. Eyes That Bind. Sounds like it is. Well, let's just keep listening. I don't hear it like doing a build-up or anything, so this might be another ambient track. I searched it up and it said it was created by Richard Boylan. I mean, to do up 2.5 hour full movie alone, it's... I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible. It's an insane amount of work. Okay, it's having a build up here. Let's see. That was very eerie. Now this is ambient as well. The guy who did Asardis was asked by Games Workshop. Okay, this is another... that was another ambient track. Where is it? That was Ties That Bind, right? Oh, next one is BFG Division. Okay. I know that one. What was it? Ties That Bind, right? Ties That Bind. Let's see. Is that bind? Let's see. Okay, this one. This is the one, lads. BFG. BFG, let's go. Oh, shit. BFG, maybe. Also, this is a D. Yeah, big fucking gun. Yeah. Big fucking gun division. Let's go. Are you ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus. One in a minute. One in a minute. One in a minute. Oh! This is so sick. This is the single of the whole soundtrack, I think. I think he used the 9-string here for this track. 9-string guitar. A guitar with 9 strings. Imagine that. I think he gave that to the Meshuggah lads after he finished this soundtrack, I think. Or what was it after the Doom Eternal debacle? I can't remember. Nice lullaby, yeah, for sure. Oh no! Got baited. Well, it's going to build up again. Okay, build it up. There we go. I love Doom, and even though mass shooting not my type of sci-fi setting. Okay, what would be more of your thing then? Like, this is an FPS. What are you supposed to do in an FPS but shoot? Sniping. Suppose a sniper elite, ghost warrior, something like that. Yeah, listen to this long drawn build-ups, which makes sense because we have a chunk of the track just being absolutely unleashed. Now he has to do a longer build-up. Here we go. This is actually super sick. We're winning in it. I think this is the track that sold the whole OST, mate. This is the money maker right here. Okay, there we have it. That was the end of it? No, I still thought the song was shorter than this. Okay. Like Like my ideal is every soldier shoot once every second, but each shot means life and death, and they all have auto aim. What? You can barely hear the electronics here. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so what's going to be for BFG division? What do you think we should give BFG division? An S, A, B, C, or D? Let me see the votes in the chat. Let's see it. A snipe in melee range with your fist, ripping demons in half. Yeah, pretty much. I usually like to do that with Tiber's Glove on Grez's Lake. Good but repetitive. A for me. A plus. I think this is an S for me. But okay, people are saying A. I could put it in A, but if we put it in A, we would have to be high A. I mean, I'm outvoted here. For short, I want to trade fire rate for deadly one shot. For deadly one shot. Like you want to kill people in one shot. Yeah, okay. Well, a lot of FPS games have sniper-like weapons. Okay, Flyby says S. So we have a tie in between A and S, which we're gonna have to put it to a coin then, I think. A coin toss. Mick Gordon is overrated. I don't think he's overrated at all. He's a very talented lad. Okay, so if we don't have any tiebreakers here, BFG division goes to coin toss. We have 2 A's and 2 S's. So coin toss at 1. Coin toss at 2. Coin toss at 3. Okay. So heads is S, tails is A. Okay? So tails, BFG stays in A. Heads, it goes promoted to S. SC. Boom. Fuck. Okay, he stays in A. Fine. You see, it's not rigged. You see, I don't always win. People complain that I didn't get my way here. And I could, because this is my stream and I'm a tyrant. I could say, you know what, screw you. BFG's ass. But fine. The coin is fair, 50-50 chance. What am I going to do? I can live with A+, okay? This is basically like S-. So yeah, let's keep listening. Residual. Ooh. I think this is the first track that we have heard that has vocals in it. When the person name is got bonked by Expedition 33. Isn't this from Eternal? I haven't played Doom Eternal, so I don't know. But it is in the OG, well, not the OG, but the 2016 soundtrack. So if anything, it is from the Doom 2016, and Doom Eternal borrow it, if anything. Oh, that was another ambient track, okay. I'll say that this residual track, this ambient residual track, is one of my favorite ambient tracks. So I might actually put it on top of C, actually. This is I like this one. Ambient track. Okay, let's listen to the next one. Residual Argent Energy. Okay, let's listen to Argent Energy now. TDX OST got inspired by Doom. What is TDX? I think this might be another ambient track. Let's just check it out. Roblox tower defense game. Oh my god. I think this is another ambient track. Let's give it a chance. Not particularly. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this is just an ambient track. I thought for a second that I was going to build up for something because the you know that got more in your face in the mix. Sounds pretty. I mean, I'll say this: the sound design in this ambient track is amazing. Yeah, listen to that. That's glorious sound design right there. This will probably go into top C as well as an ambient track because the sound design is amazing. Speaking of Warhammer, look at this. People have been remixing Doom soundtrack with Warhammer. Warhammer shorts. Okay, Argent Energy is another ambient, but I'll put it here because the sound design is really good. Okay, let's listen to what's the next one? Harbinger. Okay, let's listen to Harbinger. Or Harbinger. The only thing they fear is you is a favorite from Eternal? Yeah, for sure. That's probably like that's the money track. That's the single of that game. Demons, stop spawn killing us. Doomed guy, stop spawning. That's a good one. Doomed can be horror if you are literally the scariest thing in it. It's good. Okay, here we go. I wonder, Doom Guy versus Emperor of Mankind, who wins? The Emperor wins easy. Easy. A psychic blast. He's done. He's turning to mashed potatoes. The Doom Guy. A psychic attack from the Emperor just will turn him into puddle of blood. This is another one of those tracks that have a more classic approach to the riffing, to the metal riffing. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. Well, those power ranking fan base are gonna hate hearing that. Why? Because is that a bad take of mine or in popular opinion? I feel like the Emperor of Mankind is way more powerful than the Doom Guy. I mean, well, to be fair, I'm not that endowed in the lore of the Doom Guy. I don't know. Maybe in the newer games he's like in Doom Eternal he's way more powerful. But I don't think he can beat the Emperor. If anything, I would say that an even match for the Doom Guy would be like a chapter master. You know, like Dante or Holgar or something like that. But the Emperor, no. A Primarch, I don't think he can beat a Primarch either. Like Doom Feet is fighting demons for almost eternity or something. Kill God, but like his actual combat feat is alright. Does he actually kill gods in the games? Like he doesn't kill any gods in Doom 2016. Now about Doom Eternal, I don't know. I don't know about Doom Eternal. Or the Dark Ages as well, I don't know. But if Doom Guy is like a god-slaying character, then okay, that's a pretty sizable power gotch. Yeah, the Emperor can also erase souls like he did with Horus. Yeah. He basically pulverized his soul. He's not even he didn't even give him a chance to go to the warp. Dead Battle had a Doom Guy versus Master Chief fight video 3 months ago. It's fun to watch. Oh really? It's been a while since I've seen those versus Dead Battle videos. I didn't know they still turned those out. I actually think Doom Guy is on par with the Emperor. Really? Nah, I don't think so. Doom Guy lore is a spoiler, so let's leave it at that. I mean, I don't care about spoilers, but sure. For the interest of other people that might be in chat and they don't know, yeah, sure. Let's just leave the spoilers out. But I personally don't care about spoilers. But let's be considerate of other people for sure. Okay, there we go. So what do you think we should give Harbinger? I think we could give it... Personally, I think this is like a mid to low B. Harbinger. What do you think we should give it? S, A, B, C, or D? Type it in the chat. What it's your vote for Harbinger. Like Eternal, he got in some machine turn into demigod and killed the god of the universe. Shit like that. Really? That's ridiculous. But to be fair, Doom didn't shy away from over-the-top ridiculousness. I mean, I think Warhammer 40k is insanely over the top in some of the things that they do. But yeah, killing the god of the universe seems to be like a super OP compared to Warhammer. Obviously, the Emperor didn't kill any gods. Now, granted, the gods, the chaos gods in Warhammer 40k are insanely powerful. So we would have to gauge how powerful are the gods in Doom compared to the gods in Warhammer 40k, and then do a power level based on that. Because if a god in Doom is at the it has the same kind of power, like I don't know, for example, like a Catan shard, or even the Emperor, then it's different. Okay, B, A, C. I'll put it in low B because it's pretty spread out. So let's put it in, I think in here. No, actually here. Let's put it here in low B. I think that's fair. So that would be 2 Bs, 1 A, and 1 C. Yeah. All right, let's listen to the next one. Biowaves. Doomguy lore expands a lot in Eternal, its DLC and Dark Ages, from just raw gameplay in 2016 to an epic story alongside going forward in future games. In Warhammer, we got an orc to travel back in time, kill himself to get a second edition of his shooters. Yeah, the orcs are a pretty interesting bunch of lads for sure. It is crazy that they are so dumb they don't realize they can actually be the most powerful race in the whole universe if they wanted to be. But they are so dumb they can't. Plus they are always fighting with each other, so yeah. I think this is another ambient track for sure. I like this song compared to what was it? I think it was Argent Energy. Compared to Argent Energy, I like the sound design in this one as well. Because that low end boom, boom. In this case, it has like a little fizzle in it, you know? I like that. For me, when in multi-faction story, I love a unique. Okay, Biowaves is another ambient track. Let's put it here. I'll put it here, above Authorization Olivia Pierce. I like the sound design, but I don't like the sound design as much as Argent Energy. So let's put it here. Let's listen to Olivia's Doom now. For me, when in multi-faction story, I love a unique rogue faction that have members from every faction to go rogue, chilling out. Divided by race, united by hate, the leader. Well, Warhammer 40k is pretty much
my sisters and brothers be
xenophobic. All races hate each other, so that's not gonna happen. I mean, there's sometimes they work together, but it's just to address a bigger threat and stuff like that. It happens very
you will be elevated
once every 1,000 years or something.
Walk alongside them, help them forge a new world. It is our reward, our fate. We have earned this.
Okay, this song is like a spoken word with an actual dun 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 dun. Wait, this is another track, isn't it? No, this is the same. Okay. Yeah, you could say this is an ambient track as well. Just have the spoken word with it. True, to be fair, for Warhammer, we got Yellow King who's doing weird things in the war. That grindstone sound was nice. Oh shit, that was... That whispery spoken word there was a very eerie touch there. I like the atmosphere of this track. Oh god. That texture was insanely abrasive, which is perfect for the game. Yellow King is on top of the list of many factions as he is seeking true name of the Emperor for unknown reasons. And it is revealed he is Valdor, the first Captain General of the Custodes. He's seeking the real name of the Emperor. Well, that's true. We don't know what the real name of the Emperor is. Why would he be looking for that? Like, how is that going to help humanity fight chaos and everything like that? Olivia's Doom is another ambient track, but I think the sound design and the spoken word gave it like more it makes the song a little bit more unique compared to the other ones. So I will actually put that maybe here. I think Argent Energy is still one of my favorites in terms of the sound design, but this was cool as well. Okay, let's listen to Transistor Fist. We have been listening to a lot of ambient tracks so far. Let's see if we get hit with I think this is another ambient track, but we will see. We'll see what happens. Okay. It's building up. Okay, this is one of a track, I think. Teasing again. He loves to do that. He loves to tease. Mick, you like to tease a lot, mate. The Emperor is the Chaos Entity now. If you know a Chaos Entity true name, you can have insane authority against it. If I remember right, a Grey Knight solo a Primarch demon as he somehow find his true name. I think I might have a vague recall of something like that happening. But I don't know about the chaos, about the Emperor being a chaos entity. Is that like, is that actually in any book or something, or you're just talking about fan theories? Yeah, this is a more conventional modern metal, industrialized modern metal track. My bad, not a chaos entity, a warp entity. I don't know if he's can be considered a warp entity because, I mean, he's not entirely dead yet. Like, he's on the brink of death, but he's not dead. So, yeah, well, I mean, he has a presence in the warp, obviously, for sure. But I think for him to become a warp entity, he would have to die, like, completely. Or just have an apotheosis and become a god. Yeah, but he got like a trillion worshippers. He liked the whole astronomical. He even summons legions of the damned and Saint Celestine. I mean, I understand what you're trying to say, but hell is this thing? What is this? I don't understand that reference there. Okay. Transistor Fist. Personally, what do you think we should give Transistor Fist? I think personally I will give it a low B. But what do you think? What do you think we should give Transistor Fist? It's like sounds kind of generic sometimes. But I don't think we should put it in C because it's I mean, C is for the ambient tracks so far. What do you think we should give it? S, A, B, C, or D? I'll give it a low B. What do you think? He even summoned a legion. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, like I understand where you're coming from, but still, like, he hasn't risen to god status. Like, technically speaking, I know that people worship him as a god in the Imperium. Yes, most of the Imperium of men or mankind, most of it worship him as a god, except for you know, the Adeptus Mechanicus. They have the Omnissiah. But that's just like a small fraction of the whole Imperium, right? I understand that. But he's not a god still. Like, if he was a god, he will be in a pantheon in which he will be able to get revenge against the Chaos Gods. You know, he will be like, hey, look, Slanesh, let's part a little bit. I'm bored. I want to fuck you up or something like that. He's not on that level yet. It will be really cool if he actually gets apotheosis eventually and becomes a god. But in the meantime, it's not a thing. I don't think he's a god just yet. B-2. Okay, let's put it in B- then. Which is in B- already. So, okay. I agree. Let's listen to Dr. Samuel Hayden. I mean, he burns Nargol's gardens, the golden throne which channels the beacon, also is the thing that keeps the emperor from ascension. The thing is that this is all a theory. Like, people think, you know, there's a part of the fan base that thinks he can ascend to godhood, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what's going to happen. The other thing is that even if someone within the Warhammer 40k universe knew the god emperor would ascend by completely dying, you know, ascending into godhood, like, he would be killed by heresy. Like, are you saying we have to kill him? Are you crazy? Like, they wouldn't even hear him out. They will execute that person, whoever that is, for saying such a thing. No, we have to disconnect the emperor from the golden throne so he can become a god. Yeah, it's not happening. And yeah, he can burn the flowers in Nargol's garden, but he's not a match for any of the Chaos Gods. Like a one-on-one? No. This is another ambient track. You know what I'm realizing just now? That maybe for future tier lists, we need to do like the most popular songs. Because we have been having, at least for this one, we have had a lot of ambient tracks. And we want more, like, you know, songs. Like, for example, when we did the tier list for Final Fantasy VII, that was way more fun because it had less ambient tracks and more tracks. You know, like town themes, main character themes, menu themes, main themes. Unfortunately, this soundtrack has way too many ambient tracks. So it's kind of more of a BGM experience while talking about something else than actually the actual soundtrack. So I'll say that was my bad on my end, but I'll make sure that I can pick a soundtrack for the next tier list that doesn't have as many ambient tracks. Maybe the Hades soundtrack could be a good one, because that one doesn't have as many ambient tracks. It has more like main character tracks, town theme tracks, stage tracks than these ambient tracks. Listen to Doom music and yapping about Warhammer lore surely is an experience. Listen, okay, another ambient track. Let's put it here. This one is like right around here. It's super ambient. not that interesting in terms of sound design. Listen, you're saying like listen to the Doom music while jabbing about Warhammer lore. I mean, look at this. This is no joke. I didn't do this. People is using this soundtrack to make shorts about minis, Warhammer 40k minis. Look at this. You see more minis here, more minis. This is the only thing that's related to Doom. That is, people is remixing this soundtrack to make shorts. But the rest, like the first row, is only minis from Warhammer 40k. So I suppose we are in the territory where this is fine. I mean, we can do whatever we want, obviously, but I'm just saying that most of the chores that people do with the Doom soundtrack is for Warhammer 40k. Look at that. We have a Dreadnought here, a Dreadnought mini. So, hey, not my fault. Okay, let's listen to Cyber Demon now. No, we need VGM battle. Hey mate, listen, deadhead. You are the one that's always pushing for the tier list. Now we do a tier list that you don't like as much, and now you want to do VGM battle. Like, what the hell? Because you think, yeah, McGordon is overrated. Okay, at least this track seems to mean business. I don't think this is an ambient track. Let's see. Hades is a good choice. Yeah, I think it is. I just searched Octopath Traveler 2 has 131 tracks. Jeez. It has more tracks than Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII has 83. The OG one, mind you. Okay, this is mean. Sundays for VGMs, Friday for tier lists. No, this Sunday I'm streaming Undertale again. Ambient Cyber Demon fight music. Yeah, this is a little... I mean, it has ambient... It's like a more hybrid track, this one. Cyber Demon. If I'm not wrong, Nishiki single-handedly did all that. The 131 tracks? Yeah, I can believe that. I mean, Expedition 33 has more than 100, maybe 200 tracks. They recently released like a vinyl box set. It has like all the music in it. It's like insane the amount of music it has. It probably has like 200 tracks or something. Will you try Undertale Yellow too? I don't know what that is. You see here, it sounds more like a proper electronic bass track, but in other cues it sounds more ambient. It's a mod that remake the whole game with original area and content with quality on par with the actual game. Even Toby Fox liked it. Oh, that's right. I think I did hear about the yellow mod. Yeah. I'm not gonna promise anything because I have to finish the game first and see if I actually like it by the end of it. Yeah, this is like a hybrid track. It has cues that are properly an electronic track, other parts are ambient. This sounds okay, but you see it's like it comes and goes. Let's see. Yeah, you see here it sounds like a proper track, like an electronic bass track. This is not ambient, this is like an electronic track. At least this part. Okay. Yeah, it was more like a hybrid track. What do you think we should give this track? I mean, it was a hybrid track. It had ambient parts and it was more of a proper electronic bass track. Cyber Demon, do you think it's an S, A, B, C, or D? Man, I'm not really sure. I think we could give it a high C. Like I wouldn't place that song. Well, maybe beside Transistor Fist. Because C is basically only ambient tracks, but since this is like a hybrid one. I'm trying to think. I mean, I think this one didn't have any guitars in it, so it was like a properly electronic bass track. I feel like it's more of a C track, to be honest. Now, where in C should we put it? I think we could put it here above Olivia's Doom. I don't like it more than Argent Energy. Yeah, I think that's fair. There's too many BGM. Yeah, there's a lot of BGM in this soundtrack. We're almost done though. We have these songs were probably more BGM. It sounds like ambient as well. Let me see how many tracks Hades have. Hades OST. Wow, it has a lot. It has about the same amount of tracks that this soundtrack has 31 tracks. The thing is that it, like you said, Roll, it has a lot of BGM, ambient tracks, basically. This one has 30 tracks. It has a lot. I will have to kind of hear the soundtrack. Well, yeah, this is the original soundtrack. Yeah. House of Hades, Orpheus. Yeah. I would have to hear it first and see if it actually qualifies. For the next tier list that we do, I should actually pick a soundtrack that doesn't have as much BGM tracks, because listen, this is another BGM track. You know what we can actually do while we listen to the rest of the soundtrack? Because I already know this is going to be the rest of the songs are actually BGM. Like the heavy hitters here are BFG and Rip and Tear. These are the main tracks from this soundtrack. These are the two tracks that people listen to the most. A lot of BGM. So what we can do right now is, if you have any suggestions, for what a soundtrack we could do for the next tier list, I'm all ears. I'll put it in a notepad or something. The only rule that you need to have is that it's not like some insanely obscure, niche game, and that it doesn't have like a lot of BGM. It doesn't have a lot of ambient tracks. Let me see how many. Maybe we can do another retro soundtrack. We did a retro soundtrack for Zelda. Okay, you see Incantation, another BGM track. Yeah, I'll put it like right here, around here. Let's listen to the next one. Dakma. Maybe this is a spoken word or something. We can do a retro one. Maybe let's see how Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country OST could be a super banger for a tier list. It has 23 tracks, and they are basically, it's not going to be a lot of BGM. It's going to be main themes and stage themes probably. So this could be an actual good a good tier list, considering.
They knew he would come.
Yeah, there's another spoken word.
As he always will, to feast on the blood of the wicked. The dooms.
Like I was saying,
to end the dominion.
retro video game soundtracks are great because they don't have a lot of BGM. They have like stage songs, main character songs, main themes. So Donkey Kong Country could be a good option.
His power grew.
What else?
Swift and
What other retro game could be good to do? A Sonic game, perhaps. I know Sonic CD has really cool Octopath, no, Octopath 2, it has too many tracks. Unless someone stonks the stream, then yeah, sure. Ultra kill. Okay, ultra kill could be a possibility, yeah. I just got recommended Red Nova's video. Red Nova. Red Nova is a content creator? I didn't know Red Nova was a content creator. Okay, Damnation. Let's listen to this. Okay, this is an actual proper track. Let's see. Civilization, Doom Eternal. This, well, we're not going to do Doom Eternal if we notice that Doom has a lot of BGM. David Vaz already did Donkey Kong. Well, we can do Donkey Kong ourselves. It's not going to be the same tier list, I can guarantee you that. Yakuza. Maybe. He has 500 plus vids dedicated to JRPGs. What? Reviews and playthroughs. My god. What's the name of the channel? Red Nova Tyrant. Oh, it's literally the name of his username. This part is sick. That choir was Doom. Red Nova Tyrant. Is that like a JRPG boss or something? $500, almost 600 videos. Jesus Christ. Mate, this choir is awesome. Doing the stark contrast again, yeah. Warframe. Bravely, a lot of Bravely Default. Like a lot. Warframe again. I need to do, I have a Warframe video coming up. For the song is called Lullaby of Manifold. Yeah, I think this is a Bravely Default channel disguised as variety or something. Yeah, he's super passionate about Bravely Default for sure. Look at that. So many videos about Bravely Default, it's insane. Good for him, mate. I mean, this is pure passion here, because even though this is no joke, getting to 5,000 subscribers, he has released 595 videos. What's his oldest since? Mate, he has been releasing videos for 9 years. 9 years releasing videos. Oh my god. That's passion right there. That is passion. He has a Skyrim video that did really well. You see, this is the crazy thing about YouTube. Sometimes you find even channels that have 900 subs or 500 subs. They have a streak of videos that have like 100 views. Suddenly the algorithm picks one video and that goes boom, gets 500,000 views, and that's it. And then the next streak of videos is like 200 views and stuff like that. Just crazy. Speaking of which, Red Nova just it's here. That's funny, mate. That's so funny that just at the precise moment that we're talking about you get to the stream. That's so crazy. I don't know if we invoked you or Roll actually DM'd you and told you, hey, Atlas is talking about you on stream. You should get into the stream right now. Okay, so what do you think we should give Damnation? I personally think this is like a mid B tier. We could put it here. Personally, I think Damnation is mid B tier. What do you think we should give Damnation? It's again, I mean, after so much BGM, it's kind of refreshing to hear a song like Damnation. I'm not gonna lie. So personally, I will give it a mid B tier. So what do you think we should give it? An S, A, B, C, or D? If nobody has a clue or don't know where to put it, I'm just going to leave it a mid B tier for sure. I just got here. The Skyrim video is bad. Anything else but that, please? Oh, really? Well, you know what? We're going to watch that video at the end of the stream. How about that? I literally just got off work. No, I'm not. It's just minutes ago his video got recommended on my YouTube. Okay. B tier feels good. B, okay, cool. Let's put it in B, mid B. Let's keep listening. But we will watch Red Nova's Skyrim video at the end of the stream. Result of me listening to Bravely Default OST for the whole day. Yeah, that makes sense. The stench. You're listening to the stench. I don't know why that word is so... I don't want to say nasty because it's like a pun, but just the pronunciation of the word, you know. That's stench. Stench. Yeah, this sounds super BGM. Giga BGM. I'm just going to put it here already. Okay, let's see. Second most viewed video that Red Nova has is my team setup. Early, mid, and late game builds. No, yes. Don't say no because yes, we'll watch it. It's a short video as well, so we can watch it on stream. It's not like a half an hour or something. First I discover which Spring R, which is a turn-based kind of JRPG like made by Korean, which hooked me into turn-based JRPG, turn-based RPG. Sorry again. There is an JRPG, a turn-based. Well, I don't really remember if it's a turn-based JRPG. That really caught my attention. That it's called. What's it called? Grand Link something. Let me see. Is it Grand Link? God, what was the name of it? Metaphor Refantasio looks really good as well. Grand Link. Okay, yeah, the stench. Yeah, C tier. UAC report file. Sounds like another BGM. Let's put it preemptively in C tier. My God, what was the name of that game? Grand Link something? Was it Grand Link? Maybe I can search for it based on the year. I know it was one of the most popular games in a certain year. Let me see. It's not here. Well, Xenoblade Chronicles is huge, I know that. I want to play this. I want to play Nier Replicant and Monster Hunter World on stream. Those are two games that I would like to play on stream. Maybe Final Fantasy VII Remake could be a good game for stream. And secondly, I somehow discovered a Park Hour game on Steam which made female artist, and one of the songs in her list is Daughter of the Dark God while she was drawing, which makes me search it up. Which helps me discover Octopath and later Bravely Default. The only Park Hour game that I know is I forgot the name of it already. It's the most popular one. I forgot the name of it. I have a friend that likes this game a lot, Tales of Arise. I don't know if Tales of Arise is another JRPG. Is it? Yeah, it's an RPG as well. Yeah. I have a friend that likes this game a lot. Okay, yeah, that was another BGM. Dead and Exhale. This is the BGM stream, lads. The BGM tier list, I should say. Let's put it here, I suppose. We can talk about JRPGs and stuff while we listen to BGM Doom tracks. Let's see. I hear that Signalis is a fantastic game, but this is not a JRPG, of course. Okay, I have a Xenoblade Chronicles is probably that my friend's favorite JRPG, I think, or at least the franchise. I'm not sure if the third one is his favorite, but yeah. Bayonetta is another game that I would like to play, but I would like to play this off stream. Stream games for me, Monster Hunter World definitely is a streaming game. People like to watch people suffer. And as far as I know, I think Monster Hunter World, people say is like one of the most difficult Monster Hunter games. Like Monster Hunter Wilds apparently is way easier. But I don't want to play Monster Hunter Wilds. I've seen gameplay on PC. Like, the game looks fun, but the graphics and the performance is like abysmal. I don't know. Like, I think Monster Hunter fans go so hard. Like, they like the game so much that they can put up with the way, at least on PC. I don't know how the game is in you know, in consoles and whatnot, but I've seen that people is willing to put up with the poor performance and the way the graphics look, just because they are so much fans of the franchise overall. But also I will say that the gameplay looks really fun. But also I've been told the game is not as hard as Monster Hunter World. It's way easier, so I don't know. Both of these happens at the same time got me into Octopath Traveler. You followed the JRPG pipeline, I suppose. I mean, to be fair, once you get hooked into a JRPG, you just want more. Like, that happens with all kinds of genres, right? Like, if you play, for example, I don't know, if you play Mass Effect, and you really like it, then you want to play Mass Effect 2 and then Mass Effect 3. Oh, what did BioWare also... Oh, BioWare also did Dragon Age Origins. Let's play that. And then you play Dragon Age 2. And oh, they released Dragon Age Inquisition. And that's how the pipeline starts. You played Final Fantasy for the first time in Final Fantasy VI, let's say. Oh, what other JRPGs are there? Well, maybe I'm going to play Secrets of Mana. Oh, what's this? This is Chrono Trigger. Okay, I'm going to play Chrono Trigger now. That's how it... We all know how it starts. We don't know how it ends. That's the way it is. Okay, yeah, another BGM track, yeah. School Hacker. Okay, I already put that there. School Hacker. Oh shit, this is actually a track. Might as well just listen to this one. By Parkour, I meant 2D platformer that focused mainly on platforming. I remember those Flash games, Parkour Flash games. Mirror's Edge, I think is the name of that game. Let me see if that's correct. Yeah, this is the Parkour game that I was talking about, Mirror's Edge. This is the only legit, you know, Parkour game that I know. I played it a little bit a long time ago, but I never finished it. We need community battle number 3. I'll do the poll for that. This Sunday. Next week we have video game music requests again. Actually, next week I'm going to do anime music requests during the week, and on Friday we will do video game music requests. Actually, to be fair, I should leave the poll for next week, because video game music request streams are the ones that have the most amount of people on stream. So I might actually leave that for that. Yeah. Capcom's pretty solid with their games. They have done pretty awesome games, yeah. Okay, I'm back up to date. I was seeing what you had to say earlier. Thank you for the comment about my channel. Much appreciated. Yeah, mate. I mean, hats off to you. Most people would have given up on the channel. You know, having been 9 years in the platform, having 500 plus videos and still doing it. That's pure passion right there, mate. I commend you for that. Most people would have quit a long time ago, for sure. Which is kind of crazy, you know, because you know, you watch these videos about content creators just you know, just having burn up and you know, just getting kind of tired of doing the same thing or whatever. And but your channel kind of puts things in perspective, because maybe you're not really well, the other thing is that maybe you're not really chasing the content creator kind of life, you know what I mean? Like you're just doing it as a hobby, not necessarily as a career path of becoming a content creator. But still, even as a hobby, 9 years releasing content, it's still like a lot. So most people would have quit. Oh my god, this synthesizer here sounds amazing. For me, which spring are Daughters of a Dark Lord, So Fire, Autobot Traveler, Siege Up, Team Asana. This one I think is low B. I personally think that Skull Hacker is around here. I don't think it's low B, because low B is Transistor Fist. I like this more than Transistor Fist. But I will put it here. Maybe above or below Rost, Dust, and Gods. Poll for what? Yeah, it's going to be either VGM Battle or VGM Quiz. Have you ever thought of uploading your anime stream to Patreon so people can watch them after they disappear from Twitch? No, I'm never considered that at all. Yeah, and I don't think I could actually do that, because even though it's a great idea, to be fair, I'm not. I don't want people to perceive that that anime is becoming more of a priority in my channel than it was before. Like before, I did a lot of anime. like my most viewed videos in my channel are anime breakdowns, like JoJo and Attack on Titan. Yeah. But I stopped doing that, well, for many reasons. One of them is that is the copyright is pretty oppressive. Secondly, Japanese anime companies can not only copyright claim you, but also copyright strike you. Especially Toei Animation is like insidious in that regard. And the other one is because my thing is really video games. As I think anime has really good music, but it's not like I'm not a weep. That's what I'm trying to say. I like some anime, but I don't like anime is not my passion. My passion is video games. So I wanted to refocus my channel into video game music as well. But I do the Twitch streams because I know a part of my audience also enjoys anime, and I like some anime music as well. And I think anime music nowadays do some really cool things. So also as a sort of producer homework for myself, I like to research anime music based on what you like, because you're the people that like it, you know what I mean? And but like I said, I also do it because I know some of my audience really like anime music, so I do the Twitch streams for that. But I don't think I'm going to do any additional content or even upload the streams to Patreon on top of that, because I just want it to be VGM. Okay, let's vote for School Hacker. What do you think of School Hackers? What do you think we should give it? Personally, I think I'll give it a mid B. Personally, just type in chat what you think we should give it, and we will listen to the rest of the soundtrack. A C. Okay, you don't like the song at all. Well, the C is for the ambient tracks, but yeah, you don't like the song at all. I'll give it a B. A mid B. Personally, I'll give it a B. If nobody else is going to have a vote or just don't care, because I understand this particular soundtrack has a lot of BGM, and quite honestly, the tracks that are worth putting in the playlist are BFG, which I personally think is an S tier track. But The Coin Betrayed Me, Rip and Tear, Flesh, and The Nation, and Hellwalker, yeah, for sure. Okay, in that case, I'll put it in mid B then. Let's listen to Lazarus Waves. In the meantime, there's that Grand Link game that I was or no, it's Relink. It's not Grand Link, it's Relink, I think. Relink. Oh my god, it's Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. This is the game that I was thinking, you know what, that looks pretty cool. Maybe this is a JRPG that I can actually play, you know? Because like I said, I didn't grow up playing JRPGs. I played Chrono Trigger, which it's a fantastic game. It's one of the best, not JRPGs, just games in general that I have played. But I never got hooked or didn't go into the JRPG pipeline after that. I played it in like an emulator many years ago. But yeah, this is another game that had really caught my attention when I watched the trailer and whatnot. This game was released last year. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. And it has a really good rating. It's probably really good. Okay, Lazarus Waves sounds like it's another BGM track. Let's put it here. Just little backstory though, one of the first games I ever played was World of Tanks. World of Tanks, really? I think I did play World of Tanks once. I played it like for a week or something, or maybe like a month, on and off, you know. Then I played War Thunder, and I like War Thunder a little bit more. And even though I like World War II games, for some reason World of Tanks didn't. I just couldn't get into it. And I think one of the main reasons is because I didn't want to sink my time into a grind of a free-to-play game at the time. And thank God I did not do that. I think so far I might be done with free-to-play games that require a lot of grind. The only free-to-play game that I play right now is Marvel Rivals, but you don't have to grind anything there. It's just, you know, all the characters are available to you. Just if you want to grind for something, you can grind for skins and portraits and stuff like that. But you know, it's just a game that you can just go in and you know that you're not going to be missing out on so many things, that you don't have to put a lot of time in it. So that's why plus, Marvel Rivals is a fantastic game, like legit. It's a really good game. But also doesn't have a lot of the FOMO and it's okay, yeah. That was another ambient. Vega Chorus, I think it's another ambient track. So Marvel Rivals feels really good for me, at least. To play, because it doesn't demand. You can play like a couple of matches with your friends or solo and you will have a good time, and then you just close the thing and that's it. You don't have to feel like, oh my god, I have to grind. Now mind you, obviously you can pay to win in World of Tanks. Oh my god, I would like to play, I don't know, I want to play a Tiger tank, but to do that I have to play like a month, 8 hours a day or something to unlock it for free. Well, you can buy it, sure, but no, I don't see the value in that. I think I'm done with that kind of business model in games. I'm way happier just paying premium for entering the game, and I'll don't pay anything else. Like I've been playing Space Marine 2, fantastic game, love it. Paid my money, yeah, I paid my money. It's not free to play, fine, I'll pay my money, but I'm getting the content right up, and I'm not FOMO or anything. Holy shit. This actually goes hard here. Same thing with Baldur's Gate. I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 as well. Paid my money, premium. Right out the gate, he gives it. Love that. I have followed an anime YouTuber who has used Vimeo to get around the takedown for a couple of years. I actually used to use Vimeo when I was doing the anime reactions, the Attack on Titan and JoJo reactions. I used Vimeo. Then Patreon launched its own video hosting, and then I could upload the videos there. But before that, I used to use Vimeo. Yeah, that was a great tool. Many people use that. Yeah. One of the videos I keep watching once every month. I literally Clan War from 11 years ago, and I keep watching this over and over for 10 years till now. Yeah, there's plenty of videos. Like, I watch a lot of Cinemassacre videos till to this day, and some of them are like 16, 17 years old, 18 years old. Some YouTube videos have too much clout in terms of influence and staying power in the platform. Okay, this is actually sick. Vega Core. I like this. This might be the one electronic music based or electronic based track in the soundtrack that I might actually put in B tier. I forgot to put Relink on my wish list, but I have been meaning to get into it. Grand Blue Fantasy music is incredible. I don't think we have done Grand Blue Fantasy music in the channel, have we? Like, not necessarily as a standalone video, but I'm talking more about, you know, even on streams. Like, nobody has ever requested anything from Grand Blue Fantasy in the video game music request streams, I think. Atlas, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink has a prequel anime called Grand Blue Fantasy the Animation. Well, maybe if I play Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, it might give me you know, like an incentive to watch that for sure. Depends. It depends first if I play it, obviously, and then if I play it, if I like it, then yeah. It might give me the incentive to watch it. Late to the combo, but if there's any anime composer I would ever recommend, it Hiroyuki Sawano and Susumu Hirasawa. Well, Susumu Hirasawa for sure. Like, when I did Berserk for the first time, like 4 years ago or something, it was God's theme. And then I went into the Susumu Hirasawa rabbit hole. It's a fantastic composer. It's one of the few anime composers that I actually listen on the regular. And not so long ago, I did like I had like a binge day of Susumu Hirasawa music. I listened to the soundtrack of the games, you know, like Sword of the Berserk, Millennium Falcon. You know, I listened to some of the tracks from the anime. I listened to the whole Ash Crow EP. Yeah, he is one of the best. To be fair, I had my dad account who is already having 70% Soviet tanks at the time, so I can't just play whatever he has. Okay, yeah, that's a different position to be in for sure. Of course, in return, I heard his win rate real bad. You heard his win rate. Jesus. For some weird reason, it's just so pleasant to watch. Now it's both pleasant and nostalgia. Yeah. Oh, I have a lot of... There's a lot of channels that I used to watch back in the day that I'll watch them for nostalgia's sake. And just, you know, keep it in the second monitor while I'm doing something else, or just straight up watch them. Atlas, what class do you play in Space Marine 2? I don't have a particular class that I main right now because I'm like leveling them up to max prestige, basically. I already did that with Vanguard. I'm playing a heavy right now. I'm just prestige 1. I was playing Bulwark on Assault, previous the patch, previous the buffs, and I said, okay, I can't. especially assault. I was playing assault. Okay, let me, before I keep talking about this, because I'm going to talk about a lot about Space Marine 2 in a second. What do you think we should give Vega Core? I personally think that this is the only, well, so far, the only electronic bass track that I'm willing to put in B. But it's going to be like low B tier. What do you think we should give Vega Core? S, A, B, C, or D? B? C plus. Okay, we have 3 Bs and a C. So yeah, sure. Let's put it in low B then. Let's keep listening. Like I was saying about Space Marine 2, I tried to level up Assault previous the buff patch, and I couldn't play because I was trashed with it, and I felt like the class was really underwhelming. So then I started playing heavy, and that's what I'm leveling up right now. But I can't really tell you which class I'm maining right now. Although, well, the one I'm maining right now is the heavy because it's the one I'm leveling up. But I really like the other class, the one that has the Apex, the Aspects Ultimate. What's the name of that class? Space Marine 2 classes. Yeah, the tactical. The tactical has been my favorite so far. Really, really good melee. You know, fairly strong in melee. Fantastic mid-range weapons. The ultimate is really good. The Vanguard is really good for close quarters combat. Mid to close quarter combat, yeah. And the heavy, well, it just melts things from afar. I requested, okay, that was another BGM. Let's put it, I think you could put it here. Like around here. Yeah. I requested Granblue Fantasy twice before, Zero and Existence specifically. Oh really? I can't remember that song. I'll probably hear it after the stream to kind of refresh my memory. Let me actually put it in a notepad here so I don't forget. Also for a game like Octopath Traveler 2, you can reduce it, react to battle music only. Oh, you mean for a tier list? Like we can do, we only do battle tracks. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that could work. Like we can do a specialized tier list, right? Like best battle themes from Final Fantasy or something. Best battle tracks from, I don't know, whatever else RPG we can think of. Okay, this is another electronic track that might be up there with Vega Core. Mastermind Banks, yeah. This one is better than Vega Core, I think, even. The Tactical Amon Prestige 2. Yeah, that was the first one that I leveled up to maximum prestige. So far, it's my favorite class so far. But I still have to finish leveling up Heavy, Bulwark, and Assault. They're going to release Tech Marine also. I don't know if they're going to do that in the coming months or not, that for the next patch, but they are working in Tech Marine now. which is going to be awesome because probably maybe that he can like put like build turrets and stuff like that on the battlefield. That would be pretty sick. Or traps or shit like that. That would be cool. Okay, you got a favorite Space Marine Legion or chapter? Yeah, I do. When I first got into Warhammer 40k, I really liked the salamanders. Very specifically because also its primarch, like Vulcan, is super awesome, you know. But then I got more into the Blood Angels as I got to know more about the lore. So if you ask me right now, I would say the Salamanders and the Blood Angels are some of my favorite chapters. But I also like, people don't like them, or that's what people appear to say. I like the Ultramarines a lot as well. I think they're really cool. And I think there's also chapters that are okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to put Mastermind in B tier above Vega Core, but let's finish listening. There's Space Marine chapters like the Carcadons and the Minotaurs that are just filthy wretches that I kind of enjoyed as well. They are like the bloodthirsty wretches. They don't care anything about humanity. They just go fuck shit up. They don't care about anything. I kind of like them as well, but they are not among my favorites. This is solid A. I like it. Not really sure if it's still, if I put it in A. I have to watch the tier list again, but we'll see. Let's finish listening to the track and then we can vote on it. Oh yeah, Octopath 2 definitely has enough battle themes for a list. Yeah, that's a good idea. We can do like battle themes only. Okay, I think that was the end of a mastermind. Let's see. Let's build it up again. This is a longer track. What about Blood Ravens, the one company through Dawn of War? I like them. And I will say that they were like my first introduction to Warhammer 40k actually, because here's the thing, okay? Actually, the first Warhammer game that I ever played in my life was Warhammer Dark Omen, which is a fantasy, Warhammer fantasy. Okay, before I tell this story, because this is going to be like a longer story, okay? Before I tell the story, let's vote for Mastermind, okay? What do you think we should give Mastermind? Is it an S, A, B, C, or D? I think this is one of the best, if not the best, electronic bass track in the whole soundtrack. I would put it definitely above Vega Core for sure. So if it was for my vote, I would put it in high B. A, I think it's too much. I think it's too high. But let's see what you vote for. I think it's a B. B plus to an A and B. Okay, then we can put it in high B then. Let's put it here. Let's put it here in high B. Okay. I think we have one more song. Two more songs. Okay. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Blood Ravens thing. Okay. So listen, the first Warhammer game that I've ever played in my life was Warhammer Dark Omen. This is a RTS/RPG kind of game. This is the first Warhammer game that I ever played. Now, this is Warhammer Fantasy. I knew about Warhammer 40k not because of a game that I play, but because of the PC gaming magazines that I used to buy back in the day. And in those magazines there was a game called what was the name of that game? Was it Space Hulk? I think it was this one. This one specifically. Like some of these old Warhammer 40k games I used to watch in the magazines, but I never played any of them. The first Warhammer 40k game that I actually play was Dawn of War, which, by the way, is getting a remaster release very, very soon. Okay, that was another a Doom's Gate. We didn't listen to a Doom's Gate. We're gonna listen to that then right now. The previous one was just a BGM track as well. Okay, we'll listen to that in a little bit. So the first Warhammer 40 game that I played was Dawn of War, and obviously they did the Blood Ravens chapter specifically for this game. Now I could say for sure that was my first love, because it was the chapter that I played on that game. It's the same chapter that also appears in Dawn of War 2 and Dawn of War 3 for that matter. So yeah, if I'm being completely honest and accurate, then yeah, the first Space Marine chapter that I liked was the Blood Ravens. But at the same time, it's like it was out of ignorance, because the only chapter that I knew was the Blood Ravens. So yeah, I didn't know there was any other chapter, any other Space Marine chapters other than the Blood Ravens. So technically, yeah, the Blood Ravens were my first favorite chapter, because I didn't know anything else. But then as I got into the lore, I liked more things. But yeah, I still like them. I still like the Blood Ravens for sure. The thing is that I don't know how the lore, like if they actually count the Dawn of War 3 story as part of the actual lore of the game. Sorry, of the chapter. Lore wise, because that game did so badly. Like at least I know from Dawn of War 3 that Gabriel Angelos and the whole chapter didn't go into heresy, because there was in the I don't remember if it was the Retribution expansion for Dawn of War 2, where they dabble a little bit into you going into chaos, getting tainted by chaos. But in Dawn of War 3, it's not. The chapter is not tainted by chaos. Gabriel Angelos still, I think he became the chapter master of the whole thing. But yeah, it is one of the coolest ones. Warhammer Rogue Trader stream. I want to play that so badly, but I'm not really sure if Rogue Trader is a stream game, to be honest. It has a lot of dialogue, a lot of dead time. Like, it's very story driven, and maybe if I was kind of a channel that was more story driven in terms of the gaming, it could work. But most of the people that watches my stream for gaming is more of the Coomers, Dark Souls kind of lads, you know. They like, well, to be fair, some people do watch the Undertale streams, but yeah. The Iron Hands for me. Your favorite is the Iron Hands. Okay, the flesh is weak. Yeah, that's that's the same motto the Adeptus Mechanicus have. And then the Salamanders, but did endure. Okay. Yeah, the Salamanders are awesome. Anyone here played Warhammer Online back in the day? I never played Warhammer Online. Actually, let's listen to At Doomsgate while we're talking about this. I never played Warhammer Online, but I do know that there is a private public server that still keeps the game alive. I don't know if you have heard of it. I think this is the track that is in the trailer or the cinematic. Yeah, this is like the cinematic track, I think. Yeah, this is the cinematic track. This is a really cool track. Obviously, it's unfortunate that it's so short, but it is really good. What do you think we should give that last track of the Doom 2016 soundtrack? Do you think At Doom's Gate, which is the theme of the cinematic, what should we give it? S, A, B, C, or D? What do you think? A B plus. High B. I can get behind that. We can put it here, perhaps. Unfortunately it's really short, but yeah, B plus could actually work. Yeah. So, like I was saying, there is a Warhammer Online server. It still exists. It's a very small community, though. It's Warhammer Online worth playing in 2025. There's like a community maintained Warhammer Online server, but I never played this game, unfortunately, in its heyday. Let's call it that. Looks pretty good. The armor looks awesome. Look at that. Oh my god, the armor looks insane. That is a great armor design. Well, to be fair, this is already made. They just have to, you know, recreate it in the game, to be fair. But still looks really good. For the Empire. I'm not a big fan of Warhammer Universe. Boo! I got into Warhammer through Warhammer Online, then Space Marine 2. Space Marine 1. Warhammer Online, let's see, when was Warhammer Online released? Was like 2006 or something. 2008. Yeah. Do you think, here's the thing. I don't know if Warhammer Fantasy has that kind of pull. Warhammer 40k certainly has become way more popular than it was even 5 years ago. It has been Warhammer 40k popularity has been increasing in a big way in the last years. Warhammer Fantasy, though, is not there, even though it has its core fan base. I think it's a more niche community than Warhammer 40k. But I do think that Warhammer needs to have some. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it needs to have it. I don't know if a Warhammer and a new Warhammer MMORPG is the right call, but I think a live service game like, for example, Helldivers or something like that, but like in a Warhammer style, could actually work really well. Be it Warhammer, and it could be like a Warhammer Online kind of Helldivers kind of thing, like that gameplay, like that genre of game. What else what I'm talking about? Not MMORPGs. I think MMORPGs are like done and for like there's no any more innovation happening in that genre. And also I think the time sink for an MMORPG in today's world is too much. Well, some people actually do like the time sink and the grind in those kind of games still. But I think doing a new one is not good unless you do something insanely good. Yeah, I discovered you through Dark Souls. Yeah, well, there you go. A B plus. Yeah, I think we finished the tier list. Unfortunately, lads, like I said before, I'm gonna have to be better at picking the soundtracks that we do for the tier list, because unfortunately, this particular soundtrack has had an insane amount of BGM tracks. All the tracks in C were BGM tracks, and these ones we have to count as well, which were spoken word. So we didn't have a lot of tracks that, you know, were like worth doing for a tier list. So for the next tier list that we do, I'm gonna be more conscious of that because if it wasn't because we were talking about Warhammer in general or other things, JRPGs and whatnot, I think this stream would have turned into a snooze fest. To be honest, it would have been pretty boring. But that was my fault. I'll take the fault on that. Okay. So one of the last things that I wanted to do for the stream was to watch that Red Nova's most watched video. We will watch that and maybe we can end the stream unless you want to talk about something else. But yeah. For me, top tier armor was Black Custodian from the Emperor vs. Horus art. Vermintide. What about Vermintide? It's like when people discovered this silly tabletop game having insane lore, he introduced it to 4 of his friends, and that 4 introduced to 16. I think Henry Cavill has a lot to do with it as well. You know, he geeking out on Warhammer 40k. I haven't seen him geeking out to Warhammer Fantasy though, but he's been geeking out for Warhammer 40k in interviews and whatnot. That also gave Warhammer a huge boost because, well, he's a A-list celebrity, so obviously people's going to say, "What the hell is Warhammer?" And now he's obviously doing the Amazon project. So I hope to God they do something good. I trust Henry's vision for the project, because I think he left The Witcher because he wanted to keep it more real towards what the books were, and some people in the production of that show didn't like that, and that's why he, like, there was some kind of, I don't know if there was bad blood in between him and some of the writers in the Witcher show, but I do think that he felt like he wanted to do it right, and he didn't have the support of his of the writers in the show, so he chose to leave, which I respect. I respect his decision. So I hope in this new Amazon show that he's in this Amazon project that he's working on with Amazon, I hope that he is given a little bit more liberty into that, because I know that he is a real, he's the real one. When it comes to Warhammer 40k, I think he's the real one. They couldn't have chosen a better person to lead a Warhammer project, like a live show, than him, for sure. So let's hope that it's really good. I heard that Amazon project canceled. No, that's just a rumor. I think it's still on. I discovered you through the Frostpunk, The City Must Survive. Oh, really? That's cool. I actually worked with 11-bit studios for the main theme of Frostpunk 2. I did a video for the main theme of Frostpunk 2. And that was was basically a sponsored video, but the song is actually really good. And I also did another collab with them for the Altar's main theme as well. I think they are a fantastic studio, by the way. The video games that they have been making, they have been pretty cool, and they are fantastic people to work with. On top of that, if you want to see something cool, look up Warhammer Online cinematics. Okay, let's watch Red Nova's video first, and then we can watch the cinematics for Warhammer Online. No, the Henry Cavill 40k series is actually going ahead. It didn't get canceled. Yeah, I think that's just a rumor that it got canceled. Also, Atlas, the Emperor versus Horus art, right? Yes, I've seen some of that art of that. Yes, I think so. Yeah, I think I saw some of that in the Warhammer 40k Reddit, and some of it in X as well. Okay, Red Nova, I hope you are in the chat, because we're going to watch your most viewed video. It's only 7 minutes, and after that we can watch the Warhammer Online cinematics.
Let's get this over with. I hate being a vampire already. Major stat decreases during day when you don't feed. Just repeat spells. Why'd I give up lycanthropy for this? May as well give these skills a try before I get rid of them. Come here.
Your so-called Lord of the Night is here. I can kill you off. Alright, here's the vampire skills. We got Power of the Grave, gives you a stat boost basically. Detect all creatures, you see creatures easily. Mist form makes you invulnerable while you regenerate faster. That's really good, I guess. Supernatural reflexes slows time.
I mean, that's a nice touch, isn't it?
Slows down time for
him altering his voice,
decreases cost, so that's good.
like role playing the transformation of his character.
Power attack off.
That's a nice touch.
Poison damage on melees is really good. The Cloud of Bats is really useful. Deals more damage when you're attacking people from close range. That grips people and pulls them towards you. Kind of cool. Summon Gargoyle. Cool. And Paralysis, cool. But I don't really see strong purpose there. So let's try out one of the default abilities, bats, so teleport.
Real.
Okay. Those tactile creatures, cool and ghastly.
What did he turn into?
Summon a gargoyle now.
Is he like a vampire?
Come on.
What is
one of the
this?
many reasons it sucks to be a vampire.
Oh, a werewolf. Okay.
There we go, finally. Now take care of this dog.
Or a vampire lord versus werewolf. Special class showcase. Yeah, I never turned into this in
Blood magic on
Skyrim.
this one. Deals damage. Seal health. Oh, of course, he couldn't do a thing. He did not kill. Weak. Useless. Try paralysis spell over on this guy. That's kind of fun. Or rather, that's corpse curse, I guess.
This is a mod? I don't know if this is a mod or not.
You.
Maybe.
I command you, you're mine. Fight for me. You think you could come back to life a little faster?
It says it's an ability showcase, but it doesn't say if it is from a mod or not.
Oh! That's kind of fun. Supernatural reflexes. Wait. Oh, come on. Why am I slowed down? This
Would be the best if Red Nova was still here. Yeah, I think he didn't want to be here because it's too embarrassing for him. Well, at least from his perspective.
See if there's anyone else left. Oh yeah, I didn't do mist form yet.
I cannot understand. We probably if we were to watch my first YouTube video, I wouldn't be embarrassed. But I'm pretty sure it would have really cringy moments for sure.
Here we go. See, there's all these human form abilities, but they're just duplicates of other spells. Just raise the dead, night vision. Is just a calm spell here for vampire seduction.
Atlas tried watching the Warhammer Online Cinematics Trailer 2 and Warhammer Online Mark of Chaos.
Okay.
I know what oh no, the Mark of Chaos, I haven't watched that.
Yeah, at least I one-shotted him. Hello, everyone.
We can also watch...
Good afternoon. How
Good
do you?
afternoon.
And goodbye. Well, that's all the vampires.
Let me pause the video right here. Here's the thing. Renova says... well, he didn't actually say this, okay? But I think he thinks this is one of his worst videos. He thinks this is one of his worst videos, yet it's the one that has the most amount of views. And this is something that happens a lot in creative work. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a content creator, a musician, whatever it is. I have made videos that I think some of my best edited videos, best scripted videos were like, they did terribly. Not people didn't watch them. They did terribly. Some of my personally best edited, scripted videos did terribly. Some of my most trash videos where I didn't have a script, which basically if you watch, you know, the Attack on my most viewed video, which is the Attack on Titan one, and some of those early videos reacting to JoJo and Berserk, mate, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And I recorded those videos with my cell phone camera and the cell phone mic. The audio is terrible. The editing is terrible. I didn't have any scripts. I was repeating myself over and over again over many things. I had a lot of ums and ahs and I didn't know what to say. Like quite honestly, they were terrible, but people liked them. People liked them. So sometimes more often than not, the thing that you think is the trashiest thing that you ever done is the thing that actually people like the most. And that is a science that I can't explain. Sometimes you release a song that you think is the worst things you've ever done, but you put it out there and it turns out that people like it. And sometimes you do the best song that you think you have ever done. Oh my God, this is so good. And you put it out there and it's trash. And people think it's trash. People don't like it. So it's like, might as well just put it out there anyways. You know what I mean? Even when you have the doubt. If you think it's really good, brace yourself because people might not actually like it. If you think it's trash, put it out there because people might actually like it. You don't have nothing to lose in that case. So yeah, let's keep watching the Red Tyrants video.
Stuff. You know, I never ever take off my helmet or anything. Wonder if I look like a vampire underneath it.
My top video is 600 views, just a playthrough of a Hollow Knight copy game I made on Scratch.
Yeah, it's not enough to make me keep this. I still hate it.
I actually watched this Octopath 2 review recently before buying it.
I mean, vampires are
no
cool,
joke. I didn't realize it was him.
Nope. So,
I didn't know he had a YouTube channel.
hopefully she'll help me. Hello, Ayla. I'm home, sweetheart. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, like he was
Please cure
role
me.
playing a little bit there.
Doesn't usually bestow his favor on the fickle. But you've proven your worth. I'm willing to try.
Yes.
Are you ready now?
Yeah, I'm ready. Make me a werewolf
Hold
again.
still then.
You see, this is a simple video. Simple, just a dude enjoying the game, talking.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can never repay you for this.
And it
one.
has 532,000 views.
Let's give it a try.
Oh, have I missed this?
Is it timing?
So I wonder if it kept my... It did! It kept my perks!
I don't know if it's timing or not, mate.
Yes.
Like, how can you really gauge
Damage.
timing?
It's pretty nice.
I mean,
It's
obviously,
pretty totems
there's
as a
things that you
werewolf.
can
Actually,
do.
that's true.
Like, for
That would
example,
consider werewolf allies.
Player Obscure, you know? I was
one
doing
just,
videos for a long
Detect
time that
creatures with some other perks.
had like 1,000 views, 2,000 views
Oh, well,
the first day
that's
at the
what allowed me
most.
to feed off of most dead creatures instead of just
I
me.
was really struggling for a long time in terms of views for any kind of videos, you know?
Just a stat boost.
And then I did videos for Player Obscure, and obviously the timing was right because the game was really popular at the time, and they did really well.
Too easy. Oh,
But even sometimes when there's trending videos, that doesn't necessarily mean that the video is going to do good.
great.
So
Come on, boys. It's feeding time.
it's still a gamble at the end of the day. You can do things that will increase the likelihood of your video doing well. Like I said, if Player Obscure is really popular right now, when you do a video of that, there's a high chance that there's a higher chance that the video will do good, or the song that you release or whatever. It's a cover or something. But it's still a gamble. It's not a sure thing for sure.
Come on. Get him.
It's not well made, but it's relatable. Exactly. Like there is something that people find in this kind of videos
Finish him off.
that
Think your fire can hurt me?
connects with them. And that's let me pause this here for a second. The most important thing that you can do creatively in any piece of creative work, in my opinion, is to connect with someone. Once you have a connection, it's over. It doesn't matter if the video is bad, if the audio is bad, if it's the most trash edited video in the world. It doesn't matter. How many shorts or TikToks or reels have you seen that look like pixelated as fuck and the audio is bad, but it has like 3 million views or something? There's a lot of those cases out there. So what Roll is saying is true completely. what matters the most is the connection. How can you connect with the viewer? Once you have that down, the rest is piece of cake. And you can see in this video has 500 plus K views, and it's not like an insanely edited video. It's not. It doesn't have like insanely S-tier audio. It's just a dude playing Skyrim, showing Vampire Lore versus Werewolf, doing a little bit of role playing. And at the time, people found it relatable.
Yeah, I'm never becoming.
And they watched it a lot.
This is so much better. No debuffs, no weaknesses. It's not repeats. This is.
And that's another thing. He's role playing this, doing this voice acting, right? This is the kind of voice acting that, you know, a normal dude would do. This is not obviously, you know, like voice actor level or something. It's just a dude having a silly time playing Skyrim, you know what I mean? And most people are regular people. They're not voice actors, so they can find this relatable, you know? I'm personally, I do this all the time. When I play Space Marine, I I say for the Emperor or stuff like that, you know what I mean? Because I start to role play what I'm playing. Or for example, in Baldur's Gate, when I'm battling, when I'm doing a battle or something, I say sometimes, yeah, let's go to the ramparts or something like that, you know? Because I get into the game and start to role playing, but it's just like people that's really into video games and whatnot. It's a normal thing that they do. They just role play and have fun. That's basically it. It's a crime that Bethesda did not give us the option to off Delphine in Skyrim after she asked us to kill Parthenox. Also for a nostalgia video, it's in Venom versus this is a simple clan war, which not even that good strategy-wise. Well, listen, there's another thing. I think PUBG, for example, I think that game is trash. I know it might be an unpopular opinion because a lot of people played it and a lot of people still play the game. But I think the game is trash. Quite honestly. Looks terrible, plays terrible, super janky. People love it. It connected with its audience in a way no other game did at the time. Because I don't know if you remember this, but before PUBG there was what was it, the zombie game World War C or something like that. I can't remember the name of it, which is something that Dr. Disrespect used to play before he moved into PUBG. And I'm talking about early Dr. Disrespect Twitch streams, you know. I never liked that game. I never liked it. I think it's a trash game. Super janky, like I said. It looks terrible. People enjoyed it a lot. So I was the outsider there. Okay, let's watch the Warhammer cinematics. Warhammer Online cinematics trailers too. Okay. Warhammer Online cinematics trailer 2. Okay, maybe we can watch this with the browser instead of this. Oh, sorry. Let's change it here. Warhammer. Yeah, we can hide this one. Wait a second. Browser. Yeah. Okay, close. Okay, there we go. Warhammer Online Cinematic Trailer 2. Okay, let's watch it. Let me know if you can hear the audio, by the way, because I changed the source.
War is everywhere. The dwarves fight a desperate battle against the savage greenskins. The Empire
good?
is under
Okay, thanks.
siege by the marauding armies of chaos. And across the great ocean,
Mate, that
the
art
dark
is
elves assault
fantastic.
Ulthuan, the island home of the
Warhammer
High
is
Elves.
S tier when it comes
Faced with
to
certain doom, elves,
art design.
men, and dwarves have united
Fantasy
their
and Warhammer
forces
40K,
to form
both
an
of them.
alliance of order. Should they fail, the forces of destruction will conquer.
Oh, I
all.
think I've seen this before. Yeah.
This is the dawn of a new
Oh yeah,
age,
there's
an
a
age
part
the
where
fate
you
of
have like
nations will be
a very
forged in
funny
the
org.
fires of war. This is
I
the
think that's
age
Archaon,
of
the
reckoning.
Everlasting or something. I think I've seen this, but let's watch it again. It's been a while since I've seen this. Goblins. Yeah, unleash hell. A fire mage. Sounds about right. These lads in the Warhammer Dark Omen game that I was talking about before were OP. Yeah, this is chaos. This is this looks like a no, this is Singe. Looks like a Singe. Slanesh? No, a Slanesh was yeah, it could be a Slanesh. No, if it was Slanesh, we would have like kids or something. Also, his 2000 trash mic added up to the nostalgia. Yeah. Funny enough, I know of this video before knowing Warhammer due to a Sabaton out of control playing with this vid. Sabaton, the heavy metal band. Yeah, you have no chance against Archaon. Oh yeah, this is Singe. Yeah, it was Singe after all. I was right. It can't be Slanesh because if it was Slanesh, it would have kids. Yeah, I've seen this. I don't know if I've seen the other one. What's the name of the other one? Let's see. Mark of Chaos. Oh yes. No. I know this one, but let's watch it because there's a little bit of commentary that I want to say in regards to this trailer. Yeah, let's watch it. What quality? This is okay. Let's put it in 1080.
It has been a long and bloody year.
Yeah, fan-made
since the
music
end
video.
of the Great
Okay.
War. While the Emperor has claimed victory, the peace that so many heroes gave their lives for has not settled on the lands. The hordes of chaos, though leaderless, continue to taint the northlands of the Empire.
This is one of the best
Warriors of
Warhammer
death merchant
cinematics
caravans
ever made, by the
raid
way.
isolated farms and villages. The Emperor's battle-weary soldiers patrol the forests and hills, ever vigilant against bloodthirsty warbands intent on looting and slaughter.
Okay, now for context, look at that, okay? I think that game was released in 2006. Let's of chaos. Let's check. Okay, this is 2006, okay? This is the cinematic for this game. Mark of Chaos, 2006. The quality of this CGI, it's still insane. I will advise you to look at the details of the animation in terms of the robe, the facial motion capture, everything. Let's keep watching. Uh-oh. Chaos is here. Oh, shit!
Sons of Sigma, for the Empire!
You can see that. You can see there that there was a change in the voiceover, in the voice acting, because the mouth says "for the Emperor," but they change it to the Empire. Let's watch that again. For the Empire. But the mouth, it says "for the Emperor."
For the Empire!
You see that? Did you notice? It says "for the Emperor," but they changed the line.
Sons of Sigma, for the Empire!
Yeah, you're done for, mate. These are Chaos Champions. These Empire lads are like cockroaches to them. Well, except him, of course. Like, the camera work is absolutely insane. And the CGI quality, this is 2006, mind you. This still looks insanely good, but for 2006, if you watch this in 2006, this was like one of the best CGI cinematics you could have watched at the time. It's insane, mate. Surprise. love that
There is
shit.
no escape from chaos.
I like Warhammer so
it
much.
marks us all.
It's too much for my own sake. Too much. Like, I'll say this, before Warhammer came into my life, Star Wars was my favorite, you know, universe, you know, like fiction universe. After Warhammer, Warhammer 40k and Warhammer Fantasy are my favorite. Granblue Fantasy Relink. Actually, I'm going to keep this open. Granblue Fan, because I don't have that in my Grand Relink. Let me just put Relink. I don't think I have that in my wish list. Like I purged, I had to purge my Steam wish list because it had like 700 games in the wish list, and I say, okay, mate, no. I just purge all of it, and I rebuild it from scratch again, and then now it's like in a healthy state. Well, in that back in Control Zone 1 have both short from this and that video. Okay, they mix both of them. Okay. Do you want to watch that back in Control song? I don't know Little Mel after so many BGM. No, I can't do the Sabaton one because that's going to copyright claim the stream for sure. So yeah, I can't do that. Apologies. I can't do it. Coomer. It's not Coomer. I like, listen, you're a Coomer for Hitman. So what are you talking about? You coom for some shit too. So who are you calling Coomer anyways? I'll catch you later, Atlas. I'm going to have some fish and chips. I'm actually going to end the stream right now, T-Bone, as a matter of fact. So, you know, as a goodbye, I want to say thank you so much, obviously, to everybody who came in today, to stay towards the end of the stream as well. Remember that this Sunday, I'm going to keep streaming Undertale, okay? Hopefully, maybe I can finish the game on Sunday. I don't know. I don't know how long of a game it is, but anyways, yeah, I'm going to keep streaming my Undertale this Sunday. Next week we have anime music stream on Twitch and video game music request on YouTube on Friday. All right, so follow me on X. You know, all the links are in the description. Follow me on X. Follow me or join my Discord as well to be, you know, updated on that, because YouTube doesn't do such a good job on updating you on what I do recently in terms of a stream on content or whatever. And also go into my YouTube channel right now and watch my Deltarune video that I just posted today. I made a reaction / breakdown analysis of It's TV Time and Rudderbuster, which are two songs from Deltarune, okay? So after the stream, go to my YouTube channel and watch my new video as well, okay? And with that being said, I'll see you this Sunday on the Undertale stream, or I'll watch you in the anime stream, the video game music request stream, or in the next video that I post in my YouTube channel, okay? So I hope you have a good evening, good night, good morning, even if you're on that part of the world. Probably Roll is on that side of the world. And I'll see you soon, okay? Have a good one. Bye-bye.